specifically need to do to get better. Okay? And that doesn't mean, and this is something that, you know, every parent wants to think is the biggest thing in the world. Doesn't always mean grabbing the guy who's above you and bigger and better than you and pulling him and wanting to go with him every day. Sometimes it means grabbing the guy that you know is going to push the pace. It might be a little bit lighter. It might be 3 years less experience than you, but sets the bar in the room, right? Or it might be going down because you're struggling on bottom all the time. Or it might be we're going 10-10-10 at the beginning of practice, right? We do it almost every day. Almost every day it's part of our warm-up. Knowing that I need to move the guy more, or I need to use more fakes to get the guy moving, okay? If you're just walking in the door, not knowing in your head what you need to get better at, you're not focused for practice. Because that is part of the focus that we talk about all the time, is knowing what you need to do to get better, okay? And you have to know before you walk in the door. Because I give certain freedoms during practice for a reason all the time. Because that is what makes wrestling an individual sport. You need to know what you need to do to get better. And when you have freedoms and opportunities in practice to do it. And take advantage of that time. Okay? Know what you have to do as an individual, partner-wise. Okay? Unless we don't have enough guys around the way, always let guys pick their partner. Even at the beginning, even like when you're the youngest guy in the room, for a reason. Okay? If I have to move you, I have to move you. But there's some individual stuff that, you know, I allow you to do. Take advantage of it. Okay? But there's one thing that is consistent, that never changes. No matter what the situation, no matter who your partner is, no matter what we're doing in practice that day, okay? There's one thing that you always can control. What is that? Your effort, right? Your mindset, your mentality is part of giving 100% effort and being focused, okay? So yes, it's your mentality and how you approach practice, what your attitude is towards practice. But here's the thing, you know, and this is, you know, I watched it a lot, and I watch it a lot at any level of wrestling, but, you know, we don't compete all the time. Like, it's almost like sometimes we grab a guy who we know might be a little bit better than us, and then we concede points. It's not making any better. All right? Especially some of you high school guys. You go grab a guy that you know is one of the best guys in the country, and then you concede points to him. That doesn't make it better. Right? You got to be willing. If you're going to pick that guy, you got to be willing to make him fight for every single point. That's how you're going to get better. But that takes a different mindset and a different approach. Okay? You got to make it hard on purpose, which is what we talked about last week. Making it hard on purpose isn't always grabbing the guy who you know is better than you. It's grabbing the guy who you know is better than you and then making him work for every point, or setting a short-term goal of, hey, I'm going to get X amount of takedowns this week because I got none last week. Okay? Those are the things that are going to make you better. But that takes a lot of individual focus. Okay? Not being refocused by your parents, not being refocused by me, but actually in your head knowing what you need to do to get better and then staying consistent with it the entire time you have your wrestling shoes on. That makes a difference in the long term, right? At any age of wrestling, at any level of wrestling, all right? I think it's something that we really, as a group, on the high school level and on the youth level, need to focus a little bit more on, okay? Know what you need to do as an individual to get better, okay? And then when you tie your shoes, come in here and get it. Make it happen, okay? Because I watch some guys sprint too. There's a reason why certain guys in the room are having great years and certain guys in the room are struggling a little bit. I shouldn't say that because almost every guy here is pretty much having a good year. All right? But you got to want to make it hard on purpose. You run a sprint, you're coming off your belly, you fire up and you try to run as fast as you possibly can. Are you racing the guy next to you? No. Sometimes that's what you need to do. But you're racing yourself, making it as hard as you possibly can. If you got to set a short-term goal because the guy next to you beat you on the last one, now you want to beat him, that's okay. But if you're beating everybody in the room, do you turn the throttle down because you know that the guy you're going to beat everybody anyway? No. What makes great guys great and makes great guys stay great. They make it hard on purpose, no matter what the situation. Right? Good job. We'll clap on 3. 1, 2, 3.